Hey, this is Rick Theriault, your Maine real estate guide, and it's mid-November, and I'm on location today in the town of Orient, Maine. What you see behind me is the shore of Deering Lake. Deering Lake is about just under 500 acres. It's a cold water fishery. It holds trout, salmon. It also has bass, perch, and pickerel. So you can catch just about everything that lives in Maine right here in Deering Lake. What I've got coming to market today is a pretty exciting property, actually. A lakefront log cabin with a garage with over an acre of land and 100 feet of frontage on Deering Lake, and it's coming to market at $269,000, being sold fully furnished. So I'm going to give you my telephone number right now, and then we're going to go look at the rest of the property inside and out. You can reach Rick Theriault, your Maine real estate guide, at area code 207-731-9902, and you might want to start dialing. So let's take a look. So here's a little closer look of the Lakeshore. You got 100 feet of frontage on Deering Lake. It's not sandy beach frontage, but it's pretty nice. It's hard bottom. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but it's just small. Well, it's the same as what you see here on the outside of the water. It's the same on there. So it's nice firm bottom, very good for swimming, very good for fishing. Great place to launch a boat right from your own property. There's a brand new dock that is conveying with the property as well. This is pressure treated, so you get your walkway and a couple of floating sections. The cabin is on the opposite side of the road from the lakeshore, but it is one contiguous lot, 1.03 acres of owned land on Deering Lake. We'll take a walk up to the cabin. So the town of Orient, small place, has a year-round population of about 156 people. Deering Lake Road, this section of the lake is where most of the cabins are located. A lot of the lakeshore is undeveloped and will remain so. This is a four-season getaway destination. There are people that live year-round here on Deering Lake. You've got power. The road is plowed. It's got the road's in excellent condition, actually. And it's just you can snowmobile and ATV directly from the property. There's thousands of acres of unposted land that's available to explore, hike, hunt, fish, etc. Town of Orient also has frontage on East Grand Lake. If you're looking for a larger body of water, you could access the waters of East Grand Lake. Just a short drive from here, you could launch in the town of Weston at Butterfield Landing, about 5 minutes from the property. But here's a look at the exterior. It's a 1,236 plus or minus square foot log cabin. It is built seasonally. It does not have a full foundation. It's on a crawl space. As you can see, it would just take a few small tweaks to be able to live here year-round, which would be pretty easy to do because you do have utility power here. One of the tweaks you'd want to do is put a heat tape on your water line, and it does have a dug well right here between the cabin and the garage. And it currently has a holding tank, and if you were going to live here year-round, you would want to have a full septic here, and we do have a design being done to do that. You can see the stakes that were put out by the site evaluator just yesterday. So a full septic and a heat tape for your water line, and you can live here year-round very easily. The exterior of the cabin is in pretty decent condition. The finish is pretty good. Doesn't need really much in the way of immediate attention. Yeah, you can kind of See what's going on here. It is log constructed. Again, this is being sold fully furnished. It has this very large garage, 24 by 32. Plenty of room for cars and toys. ATVs, snowmobiles, boats, etc. could be stored right inside this garage. The garage probably could use a coat of stain. Looks like it's a little more weathered. Both buildings have metal roofs for ease of snow removal. This is just a really, really sweet property. Wait till you see the inside, and we're going to go there next. So this is 62 Deering Lake Road, a 1,236 plus or minus square foot log cabin with a 24 by 32 foot garage, 1.03 acres of land, and 100 feet of frontage on Deering Lake. Let's go check out the interior. Before we head inside of the cabin, let's go inside the garage, because everyone wants to see the inside of the garage, and it looks pretty amazing. It is insulated, so there is insulation above this sheathing up above, and it is log walls. So the walls themselves, that's your thermal mass. There is no additional insulation on the exterior walls, but there is insulation in the ceiling above. There used to be a wood stove in here, and you could put one in here, I guess, if you wanted to, but sometimes in today's day and age, it's tough to get homeowners insurance if you have a wood-burning appliance in the garage. So you might want to do maybe just a direct vent heater, propane or something. You could have a heated garage. But look at all that space. So let's head over to the cabin. So we'll head inside this 1,236 plus or minus square foot, fully furnished log cabin located at 62 Deering Lake Road. So you enter in to kind of the great room area. It's pretty much open concept. Right in front of you, you've got a kitchen. Let's head over there. A lot of counter space. The stove is a little dated. Probably could use some updating here. Looks like it probably started life. The cabin was actually built fairly recently. The stove was probably repurposed from some other place, because this was built in 2001 originally. So you got stove, refrigerator, dishwasher, toaster oven, microwave. Got a pellet stove at this end of the cabin for heat. Here's your dining area. Kind of the family room area. Very comfortable, plush. I do not believe it's leather. They may be, but very nice couches nonetheless. Got a full bath. Washer and dryer. Kind of a bonus room, breakfast nook. Not sure what you'd use this room for, but great place to have coffee in the morning. On this end, there's a propane stove for heat. Here's the primary bedroom. And it's very large, about 19 by 16 roughly. There's a brand new king size custom log bed, which goes very well with the log home. And you got a stairway up to what's kind of a sleeping loft storage area. Let's check that out. So when you get friends or family that come by to visit, you get space for them. Again, this camp is being sold fully furnished, right down to the television sets and the linens in the closet. There's a view from above. It's got wood flooring throughout. Looks very, very nice. So if you've been looking for a lakefront log cabin in Maine and have come up empty, you might want to take a really serious look at this one here. This is pretty sweet. 1.03 acres of land, 100 feet of frontage on Deering Lake, year-round accessible, dug well, currently has a holding tank, but can have a full septic here if you wish. Being sold fully furnished, got one level living with a primary bedroom on the first floor and a sleeping loft above for friends and family. Large detached garage for $269,000. So you're going to want to give Rick Theriault, your Maine real estate guy, a call at area code 207-731-9902 to arrange a personal viewing of this property. You'll find me right here at the lake. Looking forward to your call.